song called Psychedelic Dandelion off my first CD, second CD. Thank you very much, guys. God bless the cat's eye. Be well.
Just finished up the gig at the Cat's Eye again down in Baltimore, and one of my favorite places to eat, sitting buddy. And I'll show you this guitar that I built, and it's rather special to me because it's got a picture of my brother and sister on the back. A guy named John Roos has painted that on there. And I had this done because I was the last one to see both of them alive. He died at 16 on March 2nd. She died in 1974, and she died on June 10th, 1974, 3 months later, and she was murdered. And the man who murdered her called her on the phone, and I was sitting next to her. And she kissed me goodbye and walked out the door. I was the last one to talk to him before he left. She was a heroin addict when she was 15, and she was in recovery for about a year. And a guy took her out one night and put an 8-ball of heroin in her soda. And, she drank it, and she OD'd. He took her and left her in the back of her trunk on a hot June night. And just somebody found her at the gas station the next day, in the back of the car. Just take this wherever I go. You know, it's a constant reminder, but I know they're always with me, looking out for me. But, it's a beautiful guitar. But, I also suffer addiction too. I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I also suffered depression, and anxiety, and been hospitalized, and spent time in a psych hospital. I'm not embarrassed of it. It is what it is. And I got a 47-year-old sister who's dying of alcoholism right now as we speak. And from a long line of alcoholics and addicts. But I'm going to hit my 12 years on July 24th, which is 2002. July 24th, Galway, Ireland was the last drink I had. So, pretty happy about that. Just dealing with life on life's terms every day. This is the life. Did the gig, and the band got $150, and I got an hour and a half ride. I probably spent $50 in gas, but this is my life. This is what I do. It's what makes me happy. It keeps me going. Still recovering from my hernia surgery, which I talked about the last time. It's been a rough road. Now I got a problem with my ears, and tinnitus in it that hopefully is going to go away from the bug bite. But this is it, man. This is the life I chose, and I got to take what comes with it. Kind of an interesting story. I lost the use of those hands when I was in my 20s, and I couldn't play guitar for most of the time. Couldn't play for 5 years, and didn't start playing again until I was 27. Didn't record my first CD and put it out till I was 33, and that was kind of a fusion rock CD. And then I heard Buddy Guy's Damn Right I Got the Blues, and that was a turning point for me. I actually heard that in 1991. That's when I first really got interested in blues, and then a friend of mine had given me some Muddy Waters stuff and Willie Dixon, and it just started to take off from there. And I went from working in the blues songs into my instrumentals, and I didn't start actually singing until I was 34 or 35, so which is very painful for everybody listening. But I actually went from being kind of a fusion guitarist and just got into the whole blues thing. But it's just allows me to talk about a lot of the issues in my life. That's the beautiful thing about the blues is you live it and you play it. But it's like that in all music. I mean, you live the music that you play. But I think the blues, especially because of just the emotive content of it. The rhythms, the pounding of the rhythms of a shuffle is almost like the pounding of a heart to me. And right now just thinking about, reflecting back on my career and how I started out. I used to, on the weekends when I didn't have a cover gig, I was working full time in the rec industry actually while I was recovering my hand injury. I actually worked for Priority Records, and I worked with Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg, stuff in stores and promotions. I actually did radio promotion for Ice-T, Carole King, and I did that for about 11 years. And then in 2001, the company got bought, and I was already at that time playing like 4 to 5 nights a week, and I was working my day job, and so it was an easy transition for me. But on the weekends, I would go up to Canada and hand out press kits, and I did that for about a year. Because I figured to get a career going, what I knew about the record industry, to have some international appeal would work. And I ended up doing my first international gig at a record store called Music World in 1999 during the Montreal Jazz Festival. It was July 4th weekend, actually. And it was very exciting. And then in 2000, I ended up going to Ireland. A friend of mine managed a record store, and my CD was selling pretty well there. And he got somebody from an Irish record label to come and look at me in New York. And I went over there, and I wasn't getting paid. I didn't get paid for any of the gigs, actually. I played for free. And by the third tour that I did of Ireland, or actually fourth tour, I'd say, fourth or fifth, I got to open up for Buddy Guy at the Galway Arts Festival, which I got to meet him, which was just probably one of the greatest highlights of my entire life, never mind career. And I used to dream about opening up for Buddy Guy, and when he walked into the tent, I was standing there. It was pretty cool. And so it's been quite an odyssey. Now I'm at a crossroads because I'm getting older, and I'm 48 years old, and I'm having some health issues, and one of them may be serious, and I have a problem with one of my ears, and I don't feel that I made the wrong decision because I see the people smiling when I'm playing. And tonight I was sick as a dog because I'm recovering from hernia surgery, and my ear is bothering me, and I got a ringing in it, and I'm in a lot of pain, but people came out to see me play, and that's the payoff. And maybe I don't have the monetary payoff that a lot of the more famous people do that are talented. I haven't gotten to that level, but I have to look at the fact that I was told by 11 doctors that I'd never play professionally, and the 12th doctor in 1992 helped me. And in 1999 I put up my first CD, and I didn't start playing live again until 1994. In 1997, I'd actually started recording my first CD. So to go all that time and period, it's kind of I think I'm pretty much of a freak, pretty lucky in a lot of ways that I've actually been able to do this great thing. And it's taken its toll on my body and personal relationships. I lost a very long-term relationship over because of my time on the road, and I'll have to live with that the rest of my life, my responsibility with that. But this is the life I chose, and this is it. This is what I do, From after here, I'm getting ready to go up to upstate New York, and then up to Canada, back to upstate New York, and then fly out to Colorado. And I've got 21 gigs in the month of July. So, blessed. And I met a lot of wonderful people. Music has brought a lot of friends. I have friends in Poland, Sweden, England, Ireland, Canada. I can think of 2 people right now I can call in Poland, and they're going to come to the airport and pick me up. 2 different homes I can stay in. I have a home in Sweden I can stay in. I have a home in Colorado I can stay in. I have homes all over the state of Pennsylvania. People that I could stay at their houses. So that's where the real reward is. And music has brought that into my life. Oh, here comes my meal at my favorite place. The Sip and Bite here. It's a pretty world famous eatery, and I don't usually eat like this because it's not that healthy for you, but I'm trying to put some weight on. I've lost 30 pounds in the past 2 years of being on the road and being homeless. So this is the way they tell me to do it. my new CD. We're having a CD release party in New York City at BB King's on 42nd Street on my 50th birthday, celebrating Resolution Blues and acoustic CD. And on Smoke Tone Records. Right. The record label. Yo, he's 50. Oh, dude, cool, man. I'm gonna wear that tonight.
Yeah, I got one on myself.
Nice. That's a pretty big number. How did it sneak up on you? Happy 50th. There's more to accomplish. Don't stop dreaming. Thanksgiving. It actually was 2006 I met you, because that's when I played with Buddy. I don't know, man. There it is, brother.
You got yours on quicker than I got mine. You must.
I don't know how I can see, man. I got my contacts in. It's like reading. It's not.
Well, you do everything by.
Well, I actually got one.
By feel.
One's
like
for distance and one's for. You know what's funny? I got friends from high school here that actually used to make fun of me in high school, but actually are coming to the show. It's like they contact me on Facebook. You know, it's like people like, because I was kind of a nerd in high school. It's like they used to make fun of me. Now they all want to be my friends. Tony, come here. I want you to meet Tony. Tony actually does all my work on my guitars, and he's actually a very good guitar player, and he's a world-class builder. And I got to meet him through another gentleman, and he's worked at Mandolin Brothers, and he's worked on Paul Simon's guitars. What was guitars? He worked on some other pretty famous people's guitars as well. Richie Havens guitars. So, you know, Tony's a world-class, the best of the best, and he was kind enough to come here tonight and, you know, be my tech, and he's been a very close friend of mine, a very good friend. And I do drive him nuts because I have these little things that I like drive him crazy. They have to be done a particular fast way, like with my strings. But he's going to build me one of his acoustic guitars one day. He's actually comes from a family of guitar makers. His great grandfather made custom-made guitars and banjos and mandolins, and so I'm very happy to have him as a friend. I'm very lucky. highlight of my career, highlight of my life. It was probably the most important night of my life, and it was great to see all the people that came. People came from Canada, and people came from England, and people I'd met on my beautiful musical journey, and my friends that came and so forth. And the band played great, and it was pretty cool to see my name on the marquee. It kind of just hit me. It's hitting me now. Actually what I did. Because it was like, you start to think, do I deserve to be there? It's like, did I earn this? But I guess at my age, at 50 years old, I'm doing this a long time, and it was a long journey there.
Get a little upset, and he said, "You know why I gave this guitar?" And I said, "No." He said, "Because you didn't choose the music chose you. So just play the damn guitar." And thank you very much. It saved my life.